Cursed Games You Should Never Play Part 9. The Dark Reflection Ritual. The point of this game is to boost your luck. But in order to do that, you have to go through a night of terrible bad luck. First you need to get a mirror, like a small handheld mirror. Look at your reflection in the eyes for a few seconds. And while you do that, you need to focus on all your bad and negative energy. And breathe that energy into the mirror until it fogs out completely. Then you hold the mirror to a burning flame until it creates a black smudge. Then you will have to smash the mirror. Please don't do this or any of these. So now the rest of the night will be the worst night you had. Bad luck will follow you everywhere and will get worse and worse as the night goes on. If you manage to survive and not die until the morning, you will have extremely good luck. And the game will give you success to anything you do. Would you play the game?
Terrifying Games You Shouldn't Play Part 3. The Midnight Man Game. According to legend, the Midnight Man game was created by ancient pagans in order to punish people who had offended their gods. In order to play this game, you will need a needle, a candle, a match, a piece of paper and something to write with, and a wooden door. The first thing you'll need to do is wait until night comes and then write your full name on the piece of paper. You'll also need to prick your finger with the needle and let a drop of blood fall on the paper. You will then need to press the paper against the door and knock on it 29 times, with the final knock coming at exactly midnight. At this point, light your candle. The game has begun. You will find that your house is completely dark. Your job is to wander around, avoiding the Midnight Man until exactly 3:33 a.m. If your candle goes out, you'll need to relight it immediately. If you find that you can't relight it, this means that the Midnight Man is close by. Make a circle of salt around yourself and remain there for the rest of the game. If you survive until the morning comes, the game will end. But be careful, the Midnight Man is tricky. Pay close attention to the clocks and make sure your candle doesn't go out. Comment whether or not you would play this game and follow for more.
Cursed Games You Should Never Play Part 15. This third game. First of all, you should play this game at night. You will need a cloth or blindfold and of course a staircase. Play this game you should stand in front of the lowest step. I come before you today, Lucifer. Open the gates of your kingdom for me. And you should say that 6 times. Cover your eyes with a blindfold and start going upstairs. You should count every step you take until you reach the end and remember that number. And do the same thing while going downstairs. When you reach the bottom, you will hear a deep and mysterious voice telling you what is it that you want. This mysterious entity will make anything you want come true. Then go back upstairs and take the blindfold off. If you don't do this correctly, you'll be trapped in the underworld forever. What would you ask for? Cursed Games You Should Never Play Part 8. The Closet Game. The purpose of this game is to summon a demon to your home. To start the game, you need to stand in your closet with the door closed and with an unlit match in your hand. Then say, "Show me the light" or "Leave me the darkness." Then you will hear a whisper. When you do, light up the match immediately. If you don't do it quick enough, the demon will suck you into a pit of internal darkness. So light up the match on time, step out the closet, and the demon is here. Now the demon will haunt or protect your house. But never go into your closet again without light. And make sure to close the door when you're sleeping. How would you make your demon friendly?
Terrifying Games You Don't Want to Play Part 15. The Man Outside Game. Every time you win this game, you will be granted an extra year of life. But each time you lose, 10 years will be subtracted from your life. To play this game correctly, you will need to unlock all of your windows and make sure that they are uncovered, and then wait until 2 a.m. Once you have done this, you will need to go up to each window individually, knock 3 times, and say, man outside, are you there?" If you hear what seems to be a voice in the wind telling you to run and hide, pay attention to those instructions. The game has now begun. For the next several hours, you will be hunted by a mysterious entity known as the Man Outside. He is not allowed to come inside himself, but his shadow will attempt to drag you towards the windows so that he can see you. If he finds you before sunrise, the game is over, and I'm sorry, but you've lost. However, if he has not found you by sunrise, knock on the windows once more and say, man outside, you have lost." Upon hearing this, he will disappear immediately, but you may need to chase his shadow away with a broom. Comment whether or not you would play this game, and follow for more.
Cursed Games You Should Never Play Part 1. One Man Hide and Seek. For this game, you're going to need a stuffed doll. You're also going to have to name it to give it a little bit more of an attachment. Then you're going to cut the doll open and remove all of the stuffing, replacing that stuffing with rice and fingernail clippings. Then you're going to sew it back up. Then put the doll in the bathtub and repeat after me. For the first game, I'm it. Then count to 10 with your eyes closed. Then stab the doll and say, "I won." Then say, "For this game, you're it." Now go hide, but make sure you have salt water with you. If an hour passes, then you've already won the game. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and follow for another episode.
Terrifying Games You Don't Want to Play Part 15. The Man Outside Game. Every time you win this game, you will be granted an extra year of life. But each time you lose, 10 years will be subtracted from your life. To play this game correctly, you will need to unlock all of your windows and make sure that they are uncovered, and then wait until 2 a.m. Once you have done this, you will need to go up to each window individually, knock 3 times, and say, man, outside, are you there?" If you hear what seems to be a voice in the wind telling you to run and hide, pay attention to those instructions. The game has now begun. For the next several hours, you will be hunted by a mysterious entity known as the Man Outside. He is not allowed to come inside himself, but his shadow will attempt to drag you towards the windows so that he can see you. If he finds you before sunrise, the game is over and I'm sorry, but you've lost. However, if he has not found you by sunrise, knock on the windows once more and say, man, outside, you have lost." Upon hearing this, he will disappear immediately, but you may need to chase his shadow away with a broom. Comment whether or not you would play this game, and follow for more.
Cursed games you should never play, number 13. Number 13 is said to be the most cursed game ever. It's called the Dry Bones Ritual. This game is said to summon a dark entity to play tag with you. And if you win, he'll grant you any wish, but if you lose, he'll take your soul.
Cursed games you should never play, part 18. I'm your problem now.mp3. You should play this game on a night with a crescent moon. Open iTunes or Spotify or any other music app you want. Make sure it's on shuffle, clear your mind, and then keep skipping the songs until you see the song I'm your problem now.mp3. It will be completely silent for a minute, and then a scream will start. Then close your eyes immediately, and do not open them for any reason. You will start seeing images of corpses, blood and all that kind of stuff for 7 minutes. If you make it through those 7 minutes, then you will wake up in a Greyhound station. Then a faceless man will offer you a cigarette. If you don't accept it, you will open your eyes and the song will be gone. But if you accept it, you will know all the secrets of life, and you will wake up back in your house. But the problem is that anyone who survived this game goes insane, because of everything that they just learned. There is a warning that everywhere you go, your reflection will be watching. Would you accept the cigarette?
Scary games that you should seriously never play. Today is a scary game about the man in the field, and it is proper messed up. Supposedly, if you win this game, it gives you great fortune and luck for like an entire year. But if you lose this game, well, you don't want to know. To start this game, you will first summon the dead. To do this, you will go into your backyard with a lamp, shout 7 times. Who will scare the most? You've done this 7 times and still hear nothing, then the game will not work. But what you should hear is, but that is not your
ghost in
this means, well,
eyes that is
so what you're going to want to do after this is go into a room in your house that has literally one door. And everything that can physically be opened, like bags, cupboards, drawers, anything, you're going to want to close them all. Now this basically is your safe room.
You're running from the sun,
everything in your house, literally in your
but
entire
in my
house, that can physically be
mind,
opened.
I've been baptized
This is
before.
where the game comes
My soul
Basically,
is
what
on
you have to do is close every single
fire.
thing.
You're my one
And that literally
desire,
moves everything.
chasing right behind you, running from the sun.
Around your house.
But in my mind, I've been baptized before you. My soul is on fire. Yeah, my one desire, I'm chasing right behind you.
Otherwise, well, so don't get the way. Have you closed every single thing in your house and it's margin 9, you're then going to want to return to your safe room, shut the door and keep your eyes closed until 6 a.m. Don't even open them, the tiniest bit, keep them closed. This will end the game and then, well...
Cursed games you should never play, part 13. This one is the bath game. It's about summoning a ghost, and then you have to stop it from catching you. To play this game, you should take a bath in the dark at night. You should wash your hair and then repeat the words "Daruma-san fell down." While doing that with your eyes shut, you will feel a presence in the bath. When you feel that presence, ask why did you fall in the bath. When you feel the presence leaving, get out of the bath, but let the water where it is. The next morning the game begins. Ghost of Daruma will follow you everywhere you go, and she will get closer as the day moves on, but you should not let her catch you. When you see her over your shoulder, you should shout "Kitter," which means I catch you lose, and you should perform a karate chop at the same time. Would you play the game?
Silence.